I'm with Tom Claridge. He is with Honeycomb Onyx out of Pima, Arizona. Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Now, they don't call you. They don't call you Tom, do they?
No, they have a good nickname.
Share that with us.
Hoss. From high school.
Now, I'm old enough to remember Bonanza, and of course, a lot of people, I guess, is being shown now. But same look, same size, and they tell me you even have a 10-gallon hat.
I do have it. That's
I
correct.
wish you had that here.
I should have brought it.
Now, we learned about you from Communicators International, and I just had to have you on here because it's such an unusual story. Now, you were in the mining business, I understand. Now, pick it up from there. How did you get from here to there?
I've been in the mining industry for almost 25 plus years. Started with Phelps Dodge Corporation, and then Phelps Dodge was taken over by Freeport. And a group of us started our own mining company about 4 years ago, and been working in Mexico. I've worked all around the world at different capacities, but last May, we started negotiating on this particular mine, who we purchased from a friend of mine in Utah. The mine's located in Hanna, Utah. And we picked it up and started running it since about July.
Okay. Now, what did you discover there?
You know, the mine was discovered in 1995 by a geologist who was prospecting in the area. Picked up some rocks, took them home, threw them in his yard. A few days later, he happened to be outside just when the sun was just right, and he saw something glimmering on one of the rocks. Started and analyzed it, and had it analyzed by the University of Utah and by some other gem professionals, and found a 36-carat emerald.
Son of a gun. So then you're in the emerald business.
We'd love to be. But you know, that's the only emerald that was found. But when the original group started to go back up and find that particular mine, they looked for more emeralds, couldn't find them, and they located this particular stone and decided, well, we might as well go after this stone, and maybe we'll find the emeralds later.
So now this is stone. We are at Coverings. It's a tile and stone show. So now you are in the stone business.
That's correct. It's very unique tile, very unique samples. We're wanting to get this into the market for the tiles and for bar tops, and we have it in a few commercial installations around, a lot of them in San Antonio, Texas. But that's where we want to go with it. It's very unique, very, very new, and very translucent and very beautiful.
Now we're going to show some shots of this, but the reason people like this is because of the look, obviously.
It has a very deep amber color, honeycomb amber, and sometimes almost pure amber look to it, and very translucent, the beautiful lighting characteristics behind it.
And you didn't realize this was there at the time, or you thought it was more emeralds, or what was your expectation?
Well, the expectation of the original founders was particularly the emeralds, and they hunted and hunted. And the guy couldn't remember what canyon he picked it up in, so they're hunting all over, and they stumbled upon this particular quarry. We have 19 claims, and up in that area, and we've been mining for several years up there. The company has, and we took it over.
So now, to be in the stone business requires some equipment. Is that something that you guys have invested in?
We do have a shop located in Hanna, Utah. The mine's up at about 11,000 foot. We're restricted to mining certain times of the year because of sometimes there's 22 foot of snow up there on top. So obviously it's hard to mine during that time. We bring the stone down to our shop. We have limited capabilities there, but we've partnered with some quarry guys who know how to process and process the stone, and so we're able to do larger orders when that happens.
And so the places where this has ended up has been primarily commercial?
Commercial, it's very prominent in the Chart House in San Antonio, Texas. Featured pretty prominently there, but there's several other locations. It's in the Westin Hotel in San Antonio as well. There's just lots of people buy smaller items that they put in their homes here and there. There's a lot of trinket items that can be made out of the stone too that people have done.
Well, I'd say you've done some pretty fair marketing effort here in the time you've been in this business. If you're in these, these are places that people are killing themselves to try to sell, so you must have done something right.
Well, we were very lucky that Monica Haywood out of Hawaii, who's a good friend of ours from past years, introduced us to Jim Bellala from Creative Edge. And then Jim introduced us to Ron and Randy from Internet Communicators International. And they've done very well. We've partnered with them. They're excited about our stone and are helping us market it.
And they tell me this is some really unusual stone, much different than many of the stones that people are making available.
That's what we understand as well from our research and then from what these guys have told us too.
So now, your goals now are what? Distribution, finding distribution?
We'd like to find distributors who would take our product and move on from there. We really don't want to be in the retail business ourselves, but rather partner with those who really know how to install the tile and how to market it, and would like to distribute to them.
Now, the fact that you are limited into the amount that you can mine, I guess, makes this rare and makes this more attractive to a lot of people.
That's correct. We can mine as much as we can during that time frame, but we are limited to Mother Nature and what she can do at that high altitude.
There's no way around that.
There's no way around that.
Thought of that.
We have.
So you got any other projects going elsewhere? Are you buying mines and mining anywhere else other than in Utah, the place you've been talking about?
We have a mine in Idaho that's a particular gold mine. We did a bulk sample on that last year and did really well at the bulk sample 2 years ago. We're looking for active mines. We have a prospect in Colorado that we're looking at and going after, and so we are looking.
Interesting business. What are your thoughts, I'm sure you've never been to this show before, what are your thoughts here now that you've been here at Covering?
There's some beautiful stone here. A lot of hard work that's gone into a lot of these booths. These guys know what they're doing. They really, really do. I'm impressed.
Well, maybe we'll see you back here next year.
Sounds good. We'll be here.
I bet you we will.
All right.
Hoss, thanks very much. It's great talking with you.
I'll bring my hat next time.
do.
Right.
We've been talking with Tom Claridge, Honeycomb Onyx, Pima, Arizona, in the stone business. This is Talk Floor TV.